strongest man in the world. Whitebeard is the guy who pretty much ruled the seas after Roger's era. This man, Edward Newgate, was known as the strongest man in the world. And when people say that, they're not just talking about his raw physical strength, although that's crazy too. We're talking about his all-around power, influence, and the sheer might he wielded. Whitebeard wasn't just your average strong guy. He was the freaking king of the New World. He controlled territories, had a fleet of powerful pirates, and let's not forget the ultimate weapon in his hands, the Gura Gura no Mi, which could literally shake the world. Now, when people say strongest man, they're not just admiring his muscles. Whitebeard was strong in every sense. His leadership, his charisma, and the fact that he could stand toe-to-toe with anyone, from rival pirates to the Marines themselves. The guy was a walking legend, feared and respected by everyone. Even the other four emperors looked up to him in a way. And just a second, my friends, we've hit the 3,000 subscriber milestone, all thanks to your love and support. We truly appreciate it. But the journey doesn't stop here. Let's push forward to 1,000 and build an even bigger, stronger anime community together. If you enjoy our videos and can't wait for more, hit that subscribe button and join the anime fam. And don't forget to like and share to spread the hype even further. Thanks a lot and love you all. Now, strongest creature in the world, Kaido, the Beast King, or as some call him, the strongest creature in the world. A lot of folks used to compare Whitebeard and Kaido, saying Whitebeard was the strongest man and Kaido was the strongest creature. And yeah, they'd argue that creature means Kaido's on another level, maybe even stronger than Whitebeard. But that theory is just straight up wrong. The whole Oni bloodline thing is what's key here. Kaido's got a hell of a backstory, and that Oni blood is what makes him more than just your average human pirate. He's a beast, yes, but in the sense of his lineage, not just raw strength. Kaido's a freaking monster in terms of power and durability, sure, but when you stack him up next to Whitebeard at his peak, Kaido doesn't even stand a chance. Let's not forget, Whitebeard was right there at the top of the food chain, sitting alongside the Pirate King Roger himself. Kaido might be a beast, but in terms of experience, raw power, and history, nothing compares to Whitebeard. So, while Kaido is crazy strong, he ain't on the same level as the man who ruled the seas. That's a fact. The Pirate King. Goldie Roger, the Pirate King, is a legend in the One Piece world. It's simple. This man did something no one else could. He conquered the Grand Line from start to finish. He sailed through all the dangers, challenges, and mysteries, eventually reaching Raftel, the final island, where the legendary treasure, One Piece, was hidden. Roger wasn't just about treasure. He uncovered the greatest secret of the world, solidifying his title as the greatest pirate to ever live. But what really sets Roger apart is his strength and influence. The guy wasn't just powerful. He had the skills to take on anyone, whether pirates or the Navy. His crew was so strong, and together, they pulled off some insane feats. Before his execution, he sparked the golden age of pirates by revealing the existence of One Piece and encouraging everyone to go after it. That moment changed the world forever, inspiring a new generation of pirates. So yeah, Pirate King wasn't just a title for Roger. It was a symbol of everything he achieved, and why he'll forever be the most iconic pirate to ever sail the seas. Next, let's skip over Blackbeard and Redhaired, because honestly, those are just names based on their appearance. Nothing too deep or meaningful there. Even Luffy, despite everything, doesn't really have a VIP Pro title. Sure, some people call him Nika or Sun God, but let's be real, most just stick with Straw Hat. That being said, some members of the Straw Hat crew actually have way more interesting nicknames. The Devil's Child. Next up, we've got Robin, the Devil's Child. This nickname was slapped on her by the world government after she was the only survivor of the O'Hara incident. Robin wasn't just some random kid. She carried the weight of the destruction and the government's hatred for what happened. The whole Devil's Child thing is kinda brutal, right? But it stuck with her for a long time. What's cool though, is that the Japanese term for her nickname, Akuma no Ko, also happens to be the title of a super famous song from Attack on Titan. Yeah, pretty wild how both shows have such intense, dark vibes, and how that one phrase connects them. If you haven't checked out that track, it's totally worth a listen. The Soul King. Brook, the Soul King, is definitely one of the most unique characters in One Piece. Well, the dude literally came back from the dead thanks to his devil fruit, the Yomi Yomi no Mai. After dying once, he was revived, and let's just say he's been living, or rather unliving, his best life ever since. And let's be real, who else could pull off being a living skeleton and make it look so cool? Brook is, in a way, the ultimate soul, because he's literally a soul trapped in a skeleton body. He's got that vibe, that charm, and of course, that ridiculous laugh that no one can forget. The cat burglar. Nami, the cat burglar, is a master thief, and her nickname totally fits her. Well, like a cat, Nami is slick, stealthy, and knows how to get what she wants without getting caught. She's a pro at sneaking into places and snatching treasures, whether it's gold or valuable maps, without anyone noticing. And let's be real, her thieving skills came in handy when she was working to buy back her village from Arlong. Talk about a heist with a heart. On top of that, Nami's agility and quick thinking are like something out of a cat's playbook. She can zip through dangerous situations with ease, avoiding trouble and getting the job done. She's got that perfect combo of speed and smarts, always staying one step ahead of the game. Yes. The Knight of the Sea. Jinbe, the Knight of the Sea, totally embodies his title. The guy's a powerhouse. His fishman karate makes him a beast both underwater and on land, able to take on even the toughest enemies with the grace of a knight in battle. He's got that warrior spirit, no doubt, but it's not all about fighting. What really sets Jinbe apart is his heart. He's got that chivalrous vibe, always standing up for the underdog. Whether it's protecting the people of Fishman Island or fighting for justice, he's the kind of guy who doesn't back down when others need help. It's the classic noble knight energy. And let's not forget, Jinbe's also been a leader. He's the former captain of the Sun Pirates. Like any great knight, he's always thinking about the well-being of his crew and the people he cares about, guiding them through tough times. So yeah, Jinbe's the real deal when it comes to being a knight. The Pirate Hunter. Zoro didn't exactly choose that title for glory. He got it because, back in the day, he hunted pirates just to get some food and cash. Yeah, the dude was basically out there hustling to survive. But life had other plans, and instead of continuing his pirate hunting gig, Zoro ended up becoming a pirate himself. Now, instead of chasing pirates, he's chasing his dream of becoming the world's greatest swordsman. It's hilarious, but also pretty epic. Zoro went from hunting pirates to being one of the strongest in the game. Crazy how life works, huh? Personally, I gotta say, I'm a fan of the nickname Mosshead for him. The world's greatest swordsman, Hawkeye's my hawk, aka the world's greatest swordsman. While it hasn't been 100% confirmed, the guy pretty much claimed the title after an epic showdown with the legendary pirate. The two went head-to-head in a battle of swords that shook the heavens. Mihawk came out on top, and just like that, he secured his spot as the strongest swordsman in the world. But here's the thing, in One Piece, people don't call him Mihawk that often. Instead, he's got this iconic nickname, Hawk Eyes. Now, this one's all about his gaze. Seriously, if you've seen Mihawk's eyes, you know exactly why he's got this nickname. His eyes are like the piercing stare of a hawk. Speaking of swordsmen, there's one who earned the title of King and was the strongest of his era. Even now, the community keeps putting him on the same level as Mihawk in power debates. Can you guess who he is? Drop your answer in the comments below. Firefist Ace. When it comes to nicknames in One Piece, Firefist Ace is a straight-up classic. I mean, this guy's whole vibe is about burning hot passion. Ace's nickname comes from the Mera Mera no Mai, the flame fruit, which lets him turn his body into fire and throw punches that burn hotter than a summer day. Ace wasn't just about fire, though. His flames represented his fiery spirit. It's his entire personality, passionate, intense, and always ready to protect his crew. In the world of One Piece, a lot of people use devil fruits, but Ace's fire abilities were next level. He was a walking, talking flame machine. His fire wasn't just for show, though. It symbolized his drive, his will to keep pushing forward, and even the ultimate sacrifice. Ace's flames burned bright, but like all flames, they had to go out eventually. But damn, that fire will never be forgotten. Surgeon of Death. Just like Ace is known as Firefist, Law got the badass nickname Surgeon of Death, thanks to his Op Opa no Mi. This devil fruit lets him create a space called Room, where everything is at his fingertips, like a mobile operating table. Inside Room, he can slice, dice, and swap things around without spilling a single drop of blood. On one hand, he can pull off insane life-saving surgeries, but on the other, he can turn his enemies into a pile of spare parts in seconds. That's exactly why Surgeon of Death fits him so well, cool as hell, and perfectly capturing his whole vibe of being half a lifesaver, half a grim reaper when he gets serious in battle. The Tyrant. Kuma. The Tyrant, actually. Calling him that is straight up unfair. This guy, he's honestly one of the most misunderstood characters in One Piece. Sure, he's got the title Tyrant, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Kuma's the kind of guy who'd literally go to the ends of the earth to protect the ones he cares about. He's strong, powerful, and commands respect, but deep down, he's one of the good guys. It's tragic, really. The man is a walking contradiction, called a tyrant when he's actually a soft-hearted giant teddy bear under that cold exterior. The Pirate Empress. Boa Hancock, the Pirate Empress. Now that's a title that's got some serious flair. She might not be the strongest female pirate, but let's be honest, she's the queen of the seas in her own way. The Pirate Empress title is more about her role as the ruler of Amazon Lily, the all-female island. She's got that queenly vibe, but don't get it twisted. This isn't the same as being the king of pirates like Roger. Hancock's empire is more about ruling her island and looking fabulous doing it. Her strength and charisma make her a force to be reckoned with, but her title isn't just about fighting. It's about the influence she has over her people and the way she commands respect, especially when it comes to her infamous love for Luffy. So while she may not be the baddest pirate out there, she definitely rules her territory like a true empress. Joker. Doflamingo. This guy's got more titles than a Game of Thrones character, but two that really stand out are Joker and Tenryu Bito, or should I say Heavenly Demon. First off, Joker. Yeah, we all know this one, right? Oda borrowed the iconic Joker character from DC Comics, giving Doflamingo that manic, twisted smile that never leaves his face. It's perfect for a guy who loves chaos and playing games with people's lives. Classic villain behavior. But Heavenly Demon? Now that one's deeper. In Buddhist mythology, a demon king, or demon soul, is usually a supernatural being with some pretty dark vibes. They're like the embodiment of all the 7 deadly sins rolled into one. This title ties into Doflamingo's backstory, being a descendant of the celestial dragons, someone who should have been a godlike figure but fell from grace to become, well, a nightmare. He's essentially the bad boy of the celestial dragons, a fallen angel, and Oda's nod to his dark demonic nature. The Bamboo Devil. Virgo. The Bamboo Devil. It sounds pretty badass, right? This dude's got a title that makes him sound like the most ominous forest spirit. And honestly, it kind of fits, because his weapon of choice is a bamboo stick. Yep, that's it. But this bamboo isn't just for making smoothies or building fences. He uses it like a freaking weapon of mass destruction. When Virgo uses Haki on his bamboo, it becomes a deadly tool that can take down even the toughest opponents, like Smoker and his Sea Prism Stone Staff. Virgo's whole vibe is a mix of tough guy and low-key creepy, just like his weapon of choice. Flower Sword. Vista's nickname, Flower Sword, is legit. Every time this guy swings his sword, flowers literally fall, and the world basically bows down. No, really, it's not some random poetic thing. Vista created his own sword technique that's so smooth, it's like the sword's dancing with nature. Oda totally gave him this name because his swordplay is as graceful as it is deadly. Big Mom. Big Mom's nickname is a double whammy. First off, it's all about her huge size. I mean, this woman's a little big, you know. But more than just her size, Big Mom also points to her role as the head of a massive family. She's the mother of not just her kids, but pretty much anyone under her rule. It's like calling her the ultimate matriarch. bigger than life, and definitely not someone you want to mess with. Blackleg. Sanji's nickname Blackleg comes from his signature fighting style, where he only uses his legs. His moves are explosive, quick, and packed with power, all designed to take down enemies while keeping his hands clean for his real passion, cooking. His whole black leg style is a nod to his fierce kicks that pack a punch, and of course, the fact that he was trained by none other than Zeph the Redleg. So, when Sanji kicks, he's delivering some serious damage. King of Snipers. Usopp's nickname King of Snipers isn't just some title, it's earned. This guy's got insane precision, hitting targets from insane distances, no matter what weapon he's using, whether it's a slingshot or some custom-made sniper gear. His keen observation skills are on point too, letting him judge the perfect shot every time. And creativity? Usopp's always whipping up new ammo and gadgets, making him a sniper that's as unpredictable as he is deadly. The world's most dangerous criminal. Monkey D. Dragon's nickname, the world's most dangerous criminal, totally makes sense when you break it down. First off, this dude's leading the Revolutionary Army, a group that's directly challenging the world government. He's not some backdoor villain. He's out there making waves, organizing uprisings that could shake the entire world. While we haven't seen his full power yet, there's no denying Dragon's got some serious skills. People are scared just by the mystery surrounding him. Plus, his influence is massive, freeing nations from the world government's grip and gaining the support of the oppressed. And nobody knows what his endgame is. Worst Generation. In One Piece, the nickname Worst Generation is given to a group of young rebellious pirates who are known for being both dangerous and full of untapped potential. These pirates all share a common trait. They have high bounties and aren't afraid to challenge the established order. Each member of the Worst Generation possesses incredible strength, with some already recognized as supernovas when they entered the New World, meaning they're strong enough to make the world government nervous. But it's not just their strength that sets them apart, it's the chaos they bring with them. Wherever they go, they create unpredictable situations, shaking up the pirate world and making things harder to control. Their actions spark change, and their growing influence means they're quickly becoming key figures in the world of pirates. They forge alliances, take down powerful enemies, and most importantly, threaten the status quo. What makes the Worst Generation truly fascinating is their diversity. Each member has unique abilities and personalities, creating a group that is as varied as it is dangerous. From their skills to their ambitions, they all have their own reasons for challenging the system, making them one of the most exciting forces in One Piece. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.